Hello friendos! Today I'm just going to take a little bit of time, 10-15 minutes, I don't know how long this video is going to be, to talk about my very small manga collection. I know, there's a ton of videos like this on YouTube by itself, but I saw a bunch of YouTubers, I was watching a bunch of YouTubers talk about it yesterday, and I thought, you know what, why not? So this is completely unscripted, I have no idea what I'm saying. Anyways, let's just start. So first off, it's number call! What did you say? It looks like a BL. What are you talking about? I've never read BL my whole. Yeah, you're right. It's BL. Anyways, it's good. It's good, wholesome BL. It's number called by Nagisa Furuya. They're my favorite BL mangaka. And this one, her first work is my absolute favorite so far. She has 5 works so far, and this one's my absolute favorite. So here we're going to talk about a little bit the characters, the story. Here is our main man. His name is Eito, or if you transcribe it in English, it's 8. And well, everyone makes fun of him for it. Like, oh my god, your name's 8, ha ha ha, funny 8 man. And then by some coincidence, he encounters this boy over here. See, look at him, he's blonde. His name is Hatta. And the funny thing is, Hatta's even more of an 8 man than 8 is, because his name actually has the kanji for 8 in it. Meanwhile, Eito's name is just Red Eito. And the story is that, the truth is that they only really got close, they only encountered each other and got close because they were both 8 mans. And so yeah, this is actually an encounter because they just had similar names, and you know, the fact that the fact that Eito could get close to Hata because he had a similar name is actually what made Eito love his name. I mean, he hated this name. He hated being called 8 man all the time. But Hata made him like his name. But there's a twist. Well, it's not exactly unpredictable, but it's a twist nonetheless. And the one hint for it is that Eito's name is special. It even says so in the cover, see? その名前は特別. So inside it's just, yeah, well, it's a regular comic, and it's just a very heartwarming story, and I think you should read it too. It's just so full of youth and sweet friendship and just cute little just love. And oh man. I'm sorry, I just lost my shit there, but look. They're holding hands. This is just, I don't know, I just say Furuya Nagisa's BLs are just the purest things ever. Okay. And next up, we have 2 volumes of Given. Given is also another one of my favorite BLs. The mangaka is Kizunatsuki. Oh, she's just my favorite ever. I love her art, and I followed her since my K&B phase. Kuroko no Basket, that was quite a long time ago, like 3-4 years ago. I've been following her, and as you can see here, the cover, they're in a band. They're 4 gays in a band. Yes, that's right. They're all gay. It's just, maybe it's a band thing. I don't know. Anyways, here's our main man. Our main man, his name is Ueno Yamaritsuka, and I just love him as a protagonist. I think he's kind of like he's really interesting and real protagonist. He's kind of a tsundere, but he's also kind to a fault. Like, he just can't leave anyone in trouble behind. So I just really like that kind of character. I just like that kind of gap moe, ha, basic bitch. So anyways, Our kind tsundere protagonist, Uenoyama Ritsuka, encounters Mafuyu. Look at him sleeping, hugging his guitar. Just absolutely cute, just like a cute little dog, a cute little puppy. Anyways, he encounters Ritsuka sleeping in his favorite spot in a stairwell, and he's like, what the fuck are you doing there? Like, that's my spot. And then in the end, he did end up joining the band, and even ended up becoming the vocalist of the band, even though the band was previously just an instrumental band. And my favorite thing about this manga is that not only that it has a kind of deeper, kind of more dramatic story, the art is just absolutely magnificent. I think that the mangaka does a really good job of capturing the characters and their facial expressions. And I just want to show you my two favorite pages. My favorite pages in all of manga history, BL manga history. Look at that. Did you just see the raw emotion? That's it. This is my favorite 2 pages of all time. Here, another one of my favorite pages. Just look at it, Mafuyu fucking killing it, man. It's just, wow, this manga is just so breathtaking. The art is just so magnificent. And yeah, okay, anyways, enough about BL. Now we're moving on to something that's not exactly manga, but they're in my collection nonetheless. It's Seraph of the End, Guranichi no Se, Catastrophe at 16. These are basically the light novels of Seraph of the End. They're basically the prequels to the actual manga. And if you're familiar with the franchise, and if you even watched just a little bit of the anime, you'll probably know of Guren Ichinose. And yeah, I've always been fascinated by Guren's story and his relationship with his comrades before the tragedy happened and how the tragedy happened. And especially his relationship with Shinya, especially considering how he used to hate the Hiragi clan a lot, at least. I've only been able to read the first few front pages, but what I can glean is that he used to hate the Hiragi clan, and I just want to know how he became such close friends with Shinya, and yeah, stuff like that. It's basically just my shipper soul sailing. Oh god, I'm hopeless. Anyways, yeah, I just bought these because I just really wanted to know. I just really want to know how it came to the fact that so yeah, okay, that's it. That's enough of me spoiling. Haha, I'm just so full of feelings. Please God help me. Anyways, moving on. We have Yume Cast. I'm not sure, I don't think a lot of you are familiar with it, but if you're in the mobile game scene, you probably heard of it before. It's a mobile game about musical actors. Yes, these are musical actors, these boys. And there we play as Madoka, who got hired as a scriptwriter. So we're the scriptwriter. We picked the role of the scriptwriter. And this game is basically like a rhythm game / romance, kind of like otome game. So you can just choose your best boy and you can like deepen your affection with them and stuff. But the thing is, the main story of the game does not contain any romance, and that's what this manga is adapting. So you know, we actually play as the protagonist, so we never actually get to see the protagonist in the game, even though she does interact with the characters and does have her own personality. We don't actually see her kind of like making expressions or like stuff like that. So like it's pretty nice to see kind of like our princess in full glory. Just look at her, she's so beautiful. And interacting with the characters, and just that we get to see her personality and her facial expressions a lot more, and it's just so nice. And my favorite thing about this is that Fifths, I don't know how to read it, I don't know if you're familiar with it, but they're basically character designers. there's a bunch of character designers, and the character designer for You My Task, Nono Kanako, is illustrating this manga, and I just love her art. It's just so gorgeous. Just look at these panels. They're just so damn gorgeous. That's Sosei, by the way. Isn't he just so beautiful? So yeah, anyways, enough about that. Let's move on. Here we have Grand Blue Fantasy, the first volume. This one has just got localized in Germany recently, and wow, look at that. The art is just gorgeous. There's dragons and RPG elements and just so much adventuring. It's just really fun. It's based on a mobile game, haha, surprising, I know. And it's not a rhythm game. It's not a rhythm game. It's more like an RPG game. And what I love about this game series comic story is that it's just lore. It just has so much lore about Lyria, this girl. We don't even know what she is. Well, you will know if you read the story, but here in the comic we don't even know what she is yet. She's not human, obviously. She's not. So there's this lore about these ancient godlike beings that created beasts that rule the skies. And yeah, so basically this story is about us and about this boy, Garan, and Lyria adventuring to the skies, encountering these beasts and defeating them, and trying to get closer to the mystery of who Lyria is, and what these godlike astral beings are who created the beasts, what the beasts are for. Anyways, it's just such deep lore. I just really like it. I haven't gotten around to finishing the game story yet, but I'm really excited to continue. And you should all play the game too. Hang on, here is my Idolish 7 collection! Yay, I have so many! So, Idolish 7. Idols? What's so good about idol anime? Well, I guess you're right. I'm not really that much of a fan of the idol genre, but Idolish 7 is one big exception because it's just so amazing. Character-wise, story-wise, everything is amazing. And these comics right here, these two comics right here, they're Idolish 7 Ryusei ni Inoru, and they're in 2 consecutive volumes. And they're not adapting the main story in the game. It's just kind of the side stories, what happens in their daily lives, the small conflicts they have as idols. And my favorite thing about this is that the character designer for Idolish 7, I'm pretty sure if you read a lot of shoujo, you know her. It's Arina Tanemura-sensei. She's the one who's illustrating these books, and oh my god, her art is just gorgeous. I love her art. And actually, to tell the truth, Idolish 7 was actually my first exposure to Arina Tanemura. I've never actually read any of her shoujo, but I just fell in love with her art in like an instant, and I just thought, oh my god, I have to collect all of these books. I have to collect all these books. So yeah, that's Ryusei ni Inoru, and here's another one. It's called Trigger Before the Radiant Glory, and if you've played the anime, and if you've played the game even just a little bit, or watched the anime even just a little bit, you will probably know that Idolish 7 has a rival group, and they're called Trigger. These homoerotic looking dudes. Don't we all just love homoerotic subtext? No? Yeah, so these dudes, they're Trigger, and this manga is basically a prequel story, I guess, for Trigger. It's when they first got together, when they first debuted. It's just really interesting to see the stories of the rivals fleshed out. Like, they had a lot of conflict in the beginning because they didn't exactly get along well. And, you know, there's Ten over here and there's Gaku over there. They're both just really hard-headed, and they're especially direct when they're talking. They're always very clear on what they dislike, and it's just sometimes what they dislike is each other's attitude. And so Ryu is kind of here the pacifier, kind of balancer of the group. But at first he kind of had no confidence to do that. He was just kind of there, passive, not really speaking his mind because he wasn't confident enough. He came from a rural area in Japan, and he has quite a strong accent, and he's not really confident in saying what he actually thinks. So yeah, this actually kind of Ten and Gaku actually really hate that side of him, and this is how they kind of resolve this conflict. So wait, I just told you guys the whole story, didn't I? Okay, you know what, moving on. Okay, this is not exactly a manga, but like I got it together with the Ryusei ni Inoru manga. It's just a cute little art book of Arina Tanemura's art for Idolish 7. It's just so cute and so wholesome. I just love it. Look at them. Look at my cute little bunny boys. Yeah, it's just a really cute art book. You have to pay a little bit extra, but I don't mind. I just love Arina Tanemura that much. Moving on, this is not a comic. I just ran out of comics, so here, this is my Banda Yarose Fairy April album. It's, well, I just love the jacket cover. This is my favorite thing with the album, is the jacket cover. Ito Sensei's art is absolutely gorgeous, and I just love their outfits. Look at they're just so pastel and cute. Anyways, Banda Yarose is also a mobile game. Wow, you really shouldn't be surprised at this point. But it's just, I feel like this is the mobile game with the best music out there. As you can have guessed from the name, it's about bands, and more specifically rock bands, and they're just really good rock music. Like it feels like more pure rock. Like some of the bands have a more pure rock feel, while some like Fairy April are more of a pop rock, variety rock. Anyways, they have really good music. The game's shutting down on the 31st of July, so if you really want to experience it, I suggest you go and download it and play it right fucking now.
Do it! Just do it!
So moving on, I just bought this Idolish 7 anime with Idolish 7 on the cover. Just so cute. It's the Valentine's edition. I didn't actually intend to buy this at first, but then I saw that they had a trigger clear file. It came with a trigger clear file. I just thought I had to get it. This clear file is absolutely gorgeous. I also love the back side. It's just really nicely designed. And I got also a huge poster of the cover. See, look. It's right over there. I'm actually not allowed to put posters up in this apartment, but shh. So anyways, I haven't actually gotten to read the magazine yet. This is actually the first time I bought a magazine in Japanese. But hey, it's really beautiful spreads of Idolish 7. I just love the colors. And oh my god, all the illustrations from the episodes of the anime, which you should totally watch. Please watch. If you don't understand Japanese, you can just watch the anime. It's subbed on Crunchyroll. You can already access it for free. And yeah, I just really love these color pages and these illustrations. So, and another favorite thing about this issue of magazine, I didn't actually expect it to be there, but look, it's Hypnosis Mic article. Look at that. Oh my god, this spread is beautiful. I've actually only gotten to read like 3 or 4 paragraphs from this article. I'm just not really that good at kanji. I'm trying really hard, I promise, but I just love these beautiful boys. I just love these boys. So anyways, that's the end of my manga merch collection tour. And one last thing. Momo says hello, and I say goodbye. Bye bye, friendos!